Welcome to the Shotokan Chronicles. In today's video, YOKO GERI, how to properly execute side snap kick and side thrust kick, and also some errors that you need to overcome to improve these kicks. But first, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Also, please share the video, help the Shotokan Chronicles to grow by sharing and subscribing. Also, visit the link in the description below to check out some of our Shotokan Chronicles merchandise. There are 2 different designs and plenty of products to choose from. YOKO GERI, or side kick, is probably the most difficult kick to teach. You can tell your students how to perform it. You can even take and manipulate them like rag dolls, but they still don't understand, or it doesn't come across to them. Most students perform the kick, whether YOKO GERI Keage or YOKO GERI Kekomi, in a way that looks like a fish out of water. It is limp, with the foot flopping around as if it's about to take its final breath. On the other side of the kicking spectrum is the side kick that looks like a roundhouse kick. If the student was asked to perform YOKO GERI, this would probably be their best YOKO GERI. Funny to think how someone can be told to do one kick and perform another kick almost perfectly. But when you ask them to perform the other kick, they can't do it. I wonder why. Well, that's a question for another day. So how do you perfect YOKO GERI? There are several things that need to be done to fix this kick. First, let's look at basic kihon. In kihon, YOKO GERI is performed from kibidash, or horse riding stance. The student will cross the back foot in front of the front foot as they move. In Shotokan Karate, you cross in front, while in Taekwondo and some other systems, you'll cross behind. Here's where the first error takes place. The practitioner will take too long of a crossover. This will cause the hips to go out of alignment, as well as take them off course. The best way to do the crossover will have the student place the foot down beside the opposite foot. As soon as the foot hits the floor, you raise your kicking foot. And now, this is where mistake number 2 happens. See, I was always taught to bring the kicking foot up behind my knee of the support leg. This is a great way to make sure that the setup is done correctly. However, students will bring the foot out from behind the leg by pointing the toes downward. This will cause the kick to look a lot like a mai-geri, or front kick. Now, I teach my students to bring the toes up along the calf, or if they prefer, behind the leg to the back of the knee, to make sure that the foot is set correctly after taking it from behind the foot. Now, where's your knee supposed to point? Well, it all depends on which side kick you are performing. If you're going to do a side snap kick, the knee needs to point at the target. If you're going to do a side thrust kick, the knee needs to point in front of your body to the side, as if you're doing a front kick in front of you. The delivery, side snap kick, is a swinging kick. The object is to get up under the opponent's punch to the target. It is similar to a hammer fist type motion, but with your leg. Here's where the confusion happens to make the kick look like a YOKO GERI, or roundhouse kick. The swinging action of the leg is not from a normal knee flexion of walking, running, or as in performing the front kick. It is a sideways flexion. The side thrust kick can also be incorrectly performed like a roundhouse kick. The student will roll the hip out and snap the leg at the knee, trying to kick out. This is not correct. To perform the kick correctly, you basically straighten your leg from the raised knee position. Here's another thing that is really important: the foot. How is my foot supposed to be for each of these kicks? Well, with both of these kicks, the foot is required to be held sideways. Your striking area is the side of your foot, not the toes and not the bottom of the foot. The side snap kick is actually the outside edge of the foot. You need to lock your ankle in this position. If you were to strike something hard with a loose foot, you'll get injured. Lock the ankle and hit with the outside edge for the snap kick. The thrust kick is the same, but the point of impact will be the heel of the foot. Remember that this is also important to pull your toes back towards your body. This will help to lock the foot in place and help prevent any injury to your toes. Now with any kicking action, it is important to bring the leg back to the original position, or chambering the leg. This is important to help with power, and if you want, to perform a second kick. With the snap kick, after striking, snap the knee and foot back to the same position where you started before placing your foot to the ground, or delivering a second kick. Never just set your foot on the ground. The thrust kick is a little different in that once it hits the target, you want to leave it there for a second, sticking at the point of impact for maximum effect. Then snap the knee and foot back to the original position before putting your foot down. Never kick out and just set your foot on the ground. Wow, there are a lot of things to make this kick work. And guess what? We're not done. The side kicks, like Mawashi Geri, are delivered from an open hip position. You need to open up your hips to deliver a powerful kick. To help with this, your support leg needs to turn slightly. This will also help with support. Turn the foot of the support leg towards the back while keeping the knee slightly bent. This will help you from losing your balance and help to deliver a higher kick. Finally, don't lean over too far with these kicks. People have a tendency to lean, which upon hitting your target could force you to go off balance. YOKO GERI Keage and YOKO GERI Keikomi are basic kicks that everyone struggles with at some point. Don't get discouraged. If you have problems with these kicks, try your best and always ask for help from your sensei and other black belts in your class. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. To view some of our other videos, you'll see some screens popping up to either side here. Train hard. See you next time, right here on the Shotokan Chronicles.